Good afternoon, ladies, and any gentlemen I may have joining me today. My name is Olivia Winfield, and I welcome you to Butts, Guts, and Body, where, as the name implies, we're going to be doing workouts that are centered around the lower half as well as your core. I'm going to go ahead and get our class timer started, and we're going to warm up. Be back in less than a second. The button doesn't want to work. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with our dynamic warm-ups. First, let's start with a simple squat, step out, sumo squat. All right, so we're gonna just turn our feet in, turn them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and now we're gonna do a sumo squat to side lunge. Yeah, we're gonna do a little compound movement, waking up those hips, those quads, those hammies, just getting it all. All right, so again, now we're gonna start from the sumo squat. Come up, come back down, pivot, lunge, pivot back. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, guys. And 10. All right. Now we're going to do a curtsy lunge. So again, we're waking up our outside hip flexors, that T-band right here. All right, so I'm gonna start with my right leg, taking one step. Yeah, this is my right leg. Taking one step back. 1, I swear I went to college and everything. 2, but sometimes I still struggle with my left and my right. 3, 4, been like that since I was a kid. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoops, and 10. Switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoop, hold your balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's do some, let's do some butt kicks now. Really get those quads here in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I meant to stop at 10, but sometimes you just keep going. All right, guys. Hopefully you feel pretty warmed up. I know that was fairly quick, but it doesn't take much with the right exercises to get that heart rate up and get those muscles warmed up. So we have quite a bit on the menu today. Well, not quite a bit, but, it's there. All right, so first exercise of the day. We are gonna do what I call a drop sumo squat, okay? So you're gonna start in a sumo squat formation, meaning your feet should be out past shoulder width distance, feet facing the corners of the room. So it's kind of like a goblet squat, except, okay, we're gonna do it this way. So, one arm behind the back, you're gonna grab it with one arm, come up, drop, switch, 2, 3, 4, trying to make it more of a seamless motion. 5, 6, 7, there you go. 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Hand behind the back, not at your hip, like it's hurting. It shouldn't be hurting. You shouldn't be feeling anything in your back. Okay. And then for our core, if you have sliders, go grab them. If you don't have sliders, that's okay. You don't necessarily need sliders to do this next exercise. But if you want a little added challenge, go get some sliders. So, mountain climbers with the sliders. So, come down into plank. Yes, it is slippery, meaning your core is gonna have to work a little bit harder. Stay stable. All right, and slide forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we'll go ahead and take a rest. And we're gonna do it again 2 more times. And I have an idea for the sliders on the next one. Spoiler alert, yes, it is going to be harder than what we just did. But that isn't to say that when you see me do it, that means you have to do it. That's one thing I want to make sure I impart to anybody that participates in any of my classes. First of all, thank you. But also, if what I'm doing is a little bit too complicated, a little bit outside of your skill set, or you're just not quite ready to do it yet, that's okay. Try to find something analogous, something similar to what we're doing here, or just watch it and see me and watch how I do it and mimic it. Use your body weight. It's okay. Just because we're going at my pace doesn't mean you still can't go at yours. All right, switching arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was a kettlebell, I would go all the way down to the ground. 5, 6, 7. But I felt a little lazy and didn't want to grab a 20. 10, 11, 12, and there goes the mic pack. 13, 14. Excuse me, Willa. I'm gonna put that up here. That's probably not any better, but what number are we on? 10, 11, 12, 13, one more, and 14. Okay. Sliding time. All right, so what I just thought about was, because I'll be honest, this is actually my first time using these on a hardwood floor. So I hadn't realized how easy these glided. So, if you are feeling daring, both feet forward, like you're coming all the way up to standing and back. 1, or otherwise, stick with the mountain climbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ooh, whew, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Bah! Yeah! Hey! Whoa, boy! Woo! That's the first time I ever did that. Very first time. I've done it on the stability ball. I've even done it on a little mini scooter thingy. You know, like the kind that you would sit on in gym class and scoot around the gym floor. That was the first time I've ever done it with sliders. And so this is something that I was talking about yesterday on my stream. It's the confidence that continuous and consistent strength training gives you. Because see, even last year, or even the top of this year, oh, there's no way I would have been, yeah, let me try that. So even with me, there's still some movements that I'm scared to try because I don't think I'm strong enough just yet. But then you do reach a point where you're like, well, shoot, let's just try it. And so that is what you just witnessed, was me just saying, shoot, let's try it. And you would think fear of failure, especially being on camera, you know, what if it doesn't go right? What if I fall? You know, like what does that mean for you guys at home or at the gym who are watching this? You know what that means? It means I'm human. It means I'm not gonna always execute this perfectly either. And also, we're doing this live, so there is no redo. I don't get to reshoot that. So it's all a risk. I'm just going for it. Just trying it. So please let that be your word of encouragement to just try it. Just go for it. Even if it's not this, if you don't feel quite ready for it yet, hey, I don't blame you. It's tough. There's the reason why we're only doing 10 of them. If you're doing mountain climbers, you're still doing 20. And see, I can't even talk during it. That tells you how challenging this is. I don't even know what number I'm on. I think this is 5, 6, 7, 8. I can feel this in my abs. Woo! All right. 8. Woo! I'm gonna get these for myself. I'm gonna work with them a little bit more. Okay. 8. All right, let's do this. 9. And 10. Ooh, that's also tough. Okay. And again, first time trying that. So, again, sometimes you just gotta go for it. You just gotta see. You just gotta see what's to see. And if you can do it, isn't that such an awesome feeling? When you can surprise yourself with what you can do. It's definitely one of my motivating factors. And keeping along with that. So the Y just recently went through a rebrand, or Y of the North, I should say. And so now, we're asking people, what moves you? What moves you? What motivates you? Why? And what moves me, what motivates me is progress. With myself, with my clients, it's seeing improvement, it's seeing change, both little and small. That's what moves me. That's what inspires me to keep going, to keep trying when I want to throw the towel in. And I'm not gonna lie, there are days. Okay, we're doing a lunge with back kick. So you're gonna go backwards, kick that back leg up. 3, 4, 5. That's easier. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switching legs. I'm gonna give you guys a side view. Okay, so this non-working leg, it's just this leg, my left leg. We're gonna come back. That right leg is my working leg. Come up, kick. 1, 2, 3. If balance is an issue for you, find a spot either in the middle distance or on the floor. And as always, keep that core engaged. 8. Not even sure if that's accurate or not. I don't think it really matters. 9 and 10. Woo! All right. And then for our core, we're gonna come down to the mat. Yay, we get to lay down. But we're gonna do what I call an around the world with our legs. I definitely saw our yoga Pilates instructor do this morning. Totally forgot what she called it, but this is what I'm calling it. So you start with your legs up, come down, come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's rest. Get some water. Woo! Woo-hoo. So that's what moves me. It's improvement. but also like day-to-day life being easier. This is why I always preach and why I always teach functional strength. Because there are little things throughout the day, that little movements you don't even realize you do. You know, opening a door, what's that? That's a row. You know, when you pick something up off the ground. Back row, using your legs to lift, that's a squat. So doing those movements with weights does actually really help. You know, just as something simple as putting your suitcase up in the overhead compartment, it's so much easier when you regularly do overhead presses, as an example. So that's what moves me. Everyday life getting easier, physical tasks becoming easier, simpler, because I'm stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and switching legs. Oh yes. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And come down. Okay. Back down to the mat for round 2 of our Around the Worlds. Okay. Starting with our legs low this time. So if you are sweating and out of breath, I'm with you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh my goodness, okay. It is very hot in the studio. And I have air blowing on me, but it's only doing so much. Whew. I know they say sweat doesn't translate to fat loss, to weight loss. Basically, as in it doesn't really matter how much you sweat. If you sweat excessively, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have just dropped a ton of body fat. It just means you've lost a fair amount in water weight that you're more than likely going to regain the minute you drink some water. And you should be drinking water. So, I say all that to say though, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. And you're probably hot and sweaty too. Good. That means we're doing something right. All right, last and final set, everybody. It's like, I only got y'all for 30 minutes, and this may be the only workout you do this week. I want it to count. 1, don't you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go for 12, 11, 12. Okay. Woo-wee. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Yeah. All right. Let's come down for our last set of Around the World. And then we're gonna go into our last exercise, which, yes, includes this step. Don't worry, if you don't got a step, that's all right. You're still gonna do the exercise anyway. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I change up how I count it. 5. It's still the same amount. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right. Yeah, I don't know why I put 20. No. All right, y'all. Well, it's 20 if you count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It still comes out to about 10. It's just all on how you count it. All right, guys. Get your water. Got 9.5 minutes left. And we're coming into our final exercise. Woo! Yeah. Like I said, if you hot and sweaty, I'm hot and sweaty too. We're hot and sweaty together. But not like together, you know what I mean. All right. So last and final exercise is gonna involve this step right here. So this is basically the step test, the YMCA step test, where you come up, up, down, down. So I want you to see, but obviously faster. And we're gonna do this 10 times. Coming up and coming back down is 1, okay? All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, don't trip, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, getting that heart rate. I mean, it's already up. I know mine is, but even more so. All right, so for our last core exercise we're gonna do is a glute bridge. So if you don't have a halo, that's okay. You can also use a yoga block or Pilates ball if you have either on hand. If you have neither, that's okay too. You're still doing a glute bridge. So if you have a halo, place it between your legs. And as you come up, you're gonna squeeze that halo together and come back down. So that's 1, 2, oh my goodness. Can you stay? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Whew. If you feel your thighs cramping a little bit, that's okay. All right. And we'll rest and get some water. Woo. All right. So, what I want to impart to you today, if you haven't already been thinking about it, is think about what moves you, what motivates you. What's your why? WHY. Of why you do anything. But in particular, why do you do fitness? Why the YMCA? Think about it. Think about it. Okay, let's go. 1, yeah, we're switching it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, we sped it up. Yeah, okay. All right, go at your own pace with these steps. Be careful, okay? So you don't want to go too fast that you lose control. Control is the key, is the key. Okay. Like with this halo. All right. Okay, well, you saw how that worked. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, I'm gonna grab that. Okay, and we're gonna take a drink. We're gonna take a rest, and then we're gonna move into our last set. 4.5 minutes left, y'all. You're doing fantastic. You are literally within 500 feet of the finish line. Like, the finish line is within sight. 4 minutes left on the clock, guys. You absolutely can do this. Promise you, promise you. Woo-wee. Yes, all right. Let's go. See how fast you can make it on this last set. 25. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Whee, we did it. All right, and let's come on down for our last halo glute bridge, if it decides to stay between my legs. All right. And it's probably, maybe one of my other Pilates instructors might be watching this, like, Olivia, that is not how you use that. So I'm gonna say, I thought I saw y'all do it. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Woo! Yeah. All right, guys. We are officially at the 2.5 minute warning. Yes, I know in football it's 2-minute warning. I don't care. I'm not the NFL. Like, do I look like Roger Goodell to you? Was it Robert? Oh, it don't matter. Anywho, I'm not him. And anyway, we are at the end of our cool down period, so let's go ahead and move into, end of our rest period, let's go into our cool down. So I like to start with a downward dog. Ooh, let's walk it out. Now walk it out, but not actually. All right, and we're gonna walk the dog. Stretch those calves, drop the knee, and push it back down. See how far you can get that ankle, that heel to touch the ground. All right, bring that right foot to center, left leg back up for 3-legged dog. Bring that left leg in between your hands. Drop that right knee. We are now in a runner's lunge. If you want, you can bring your arms down. See how far you can get down to the elbow. If you have a yoga block nearby, this would also be helpful for that. All right. And come back up into your 3-legged dog. Bring that left leg back down. Bring it to center. Bring the right leg up back behind you for 3-legged dog. And shoot it in between those hands once again. Drop the left knee for a runner's lunge on this side. Ooh! This side is tight. Oh my goodness. All right. And I'm gonna come down, touch my hands to the ground. Woo! This is why it's important to stretch afterwards, everybody. All right, and we are gonna run out of time during this cool down, but if you can, please try to stick around and finish it up. All right, let's come down to seated, come into a 4-clover stretch. We're gonna get this TFL, the side right here. So, make a little cross formation, cross the right ankle over the left knee, and gently pull your left thigh towards you, stretching that right hip. So you should be feeling the stretch all along here and here. Whew. This is fairly analogous to your pigeon stretch. And so therefore, if you feel your pigeon stretch deeper than you feel this 4-leaf clover, you are more than welcome to switch to that position. All right, oh yeah. And if one side is tighter or looser than the other, I hate to break it to you, that just means you're human, and that's perfectly normal. All of us have slight or extreme imbalances depending on your own physical fitness and whatnot and capabilities. And fitness can either exacerbate it or it can help it. It all just depends on what you're doing. All right, bring your feet apart now into a happy baby. If you are wearing sneakers like I am, you can go for the arch of the foot, the toes, what have you, whatever works best for you. We're aiming for that inner thigh for the stretch here. All right. Oh yeah. Inner thigh and hip. All right, and if you can, extend one leg out. We're getting that leg. Try to keep yourself stable, so you don't want to find yourself tilting towards the side that you are stretching. If you are, then just stay in happy baby. Woo, yeah. Also too, you hear me making noise, right? Exclamations while I'm stretching, doing the workout. I'm not saying you have to do those things, but, however, taking a page from my martial arts background, those expulsions help with getting that breath out and sometimes helps with releasing that tension and allowing you to sink deeper into the movement. So, never be afraid, especially if you're working out in the gym. I know it can be like nerve-wracking, like, ugh, I'll make noises. And I'm not saying be like those people that are like, ugh, like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Like, you know how loud you're being. Like, please don't do that. But never be afraid to let out a little, like, a little, tss. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we're doing a side straddle stretch, y'all. Sorry for not talking y'all with that. And let's come back into center for our center stretch. All right, everybody. We are officially over time now, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. But thank you all so much for joining me for today's session of Butts, Guts, and Body. If you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to check out our Virtual Y app and website where we have plenty of more classes for you to choose from. And in fact, I highly recommend you go check out one of our meditation or gentle yoga classes after this for a nice, lovely cool down and stretch, as well as your flexibility. All right, y'all, that's it for me, Olivia Winfield, virtual Y instructor, personal trainer extraordinaire, based out of the 612 known as Minneapolis. And I thank you all so much for joining me today. I'll see you all next week.
Sarah, and this is cardio dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it.
I woke up feeling like this gon' be my day. I got that poppin' fire every step I take. Living that wild life.
To the bag. Go. That's where we want to go.
Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it.
A real good
Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer.
My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today.
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my world. We're going to do it again.